Hey, what is going on, guys? My name's OPG Gaming and welcome back to a brand new build video here on the channel. And as you can see on screen, this is an AlphaBridge build video. So, starting off with the chest piece, we have a Predator Mark chest piece. Normally I do use the Sentry Call, but you know, this one has ammo capacity and this one doesn't, so that's what I'm gonna try get another chest piece. But starting off with base armor is 2003, and then for the health we have 6152, armor 1232 for the major attributes, and then minor attributes we have 55% ammo capacity, and then for the firearms we have 447, 1365 for the stamina, and 205 for the electronics. That's our chest piece out of the way. Moving on to our AlphaBridge mask, we have 882 armor additional, and then for the additional with the mods we have 273, so that's given us a total of 1155. For the firearms we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for the stamina we have 4, 5, 8, and then for the electronics we have a 205. Then the major attribute on the mask is exotic damage resilience 9.5, 8.5 for the enemy armor damage. I can re-roll that to a higher, but you know, it's gonna take me ages to get 10%. So on the AlphaBridge knee pads we have 2673 armor, and then additional armor with the mods we have 249, giving us a total of 2922. So 205 for the firearms, 1376 for the stamina, 205 for the electronics. Major attributes 1206 armor, 29% burn resistance, 51% increased kill XP, and 11% enemy armor damage. And yeah, so these knee pads are pretty fucking good, I'm not gonna lie. These are solid knee pads, but the only problem is with the major attributes. If that was armor already on it and I could change the increased kill to bleed, that would be fucking it would be amazing. And for the holster we have we have 1590 for the armor, and then 1248 for the firearms, 1154 for the stamina, 1163 for the electronics. That's a solid holster, not gonna lie. The armor could be higher, but you know, that's I can actually re-roll that, so that's good. So the armor is 261. Fuck, 6. I got confused. 621. Sorry. With my gloves, I changed them. Normally I changed them to the AlphaBridge gloves because, you know, look at the armor and the health is pretty good, and I got SMG damage and critical hit chance and assault rifle damage. But with AlphaBridge you're using the same category weapons, so it doesn't really help. So for the, like, I do change them out normally to like savage or cunning gloves, so you can really decide on which gloves you want. If you can have savage with a reckless chest piece, that would be fucking amazing, but I can't find a chest piece, so you know. Moving on to the backpack, we have 2, 2, 1. No, fuck, I fucked it up. Sorry guys, I'm a bit of a Down syndrome, you know, so this is my second build video. Getting in there. So it's 2251 with an additional 251 armor. For the firearms we have 461 for the firearms. For the stamina we have 205. For the electronics we have 1144. Pretty solid right there. It could be based on firearms, but you know, I haven't found a decent backpack yet. And then for the armor, for the major attributes, we have 920. Then for the minor attributes, we have 15% burn resistance. So that basically sums up the whole thing. The weapons that I'm using with this build is the no, I fucked that up. The Loafer. We're gonna call it the Loafer. Okay, and this has 18% enemy armor damage with 18.9k DMG, with vicious, self-preserved, and destructive, deadly, and brutal. That's a solid thing right there. On the magazine, I have as you can see on screen. I'm not going to read this out because it's obviously going to take me more time, so you can pause the video if you wanted to see any of those. For my ACR, I've got the same, basically the same, but just 1% more enemy armor damage. So we have deadly, destructive, brutal, vicious, and self-preserved. Pretty solid right there. Normally I would use the AK, but the fire rate is way too slow, and it has a little bit better talents and a bit of better DMG, but you know, I like that. So yeah, I'm really liking this build at the moment. It's taking out a lot of NPCs quicker. I'm finding I can actually solo the Dark Zone with players. Like I can down basically a few, like I'm not saying like a full group, but about two, 3 players I can down. If they really try hardy, then you know I would use my tactical link. So for my abilities, I'm using overheal, overdose even, and cluster, seeker mines, and tactical link. I normally change up tactical link with recovery link. So it depends on which one you want. As you can see, the damage buff is 30%. Weapon, basically they're all the same. I never really pay attention to that. I want to look at my explosive damage. That's not too bad. 37,000. That's it's pretty shit, I'm not gonna lie. But this build is not complete yet, guys, so bear with me on that. I'm going to be bringing you a final build video on this build when I find a reckless chest piece and some decent savage gloves. So remember, consistency is key. If you want to have a good build in this game, then you know, always hook me up. I'm always going to be making more build videos. Next week or Christmas Day, I'm going to be having a Hunter's Faith build, 3 Hunter's Faith and 3 Sentry Call. It's a pretty weird build, I know, but you know, it works for me. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Make sure you smash that motherfucking like button and subscribe if you are new. And I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. And yeah, see you motherfuckers later, and peace.